What's going on YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 video, and I'm just checking in on you. How you doing? What's up? This is our Manic Mondays episode for Monday, July 26th. So alright, in this video we're going to talk about what's going on with me, my channel, my content. We're going to talk about other content creators that are within our little Division universe bubble. And what else? And then we're just going to talk about just what's going on with the Division universe in general as well. So myself, other creators, and then what's going on in, the game. Alright, so while we do this, I'm going to jump over to Kinley College just because today is the last day for Kinley College for like another 2 weeks or whatever, and I'm trying to finish up my videos on that. But shout out to the DoD Disciples of Doom. Alright, so Manic Mondays. Let me go ahead and get over to Kinley College and we can start. Alright, so Manic Mondays. What's going on with me? What's been going on with me? Alright, so the last couple weeks, if you haven't noticed, I've been doing some Dark Hours raid runs with Sergeant Graybeard, trying to get him his Eagle Bearer. We've failed twice now, so we're going to try again this week and hopefully get him that EB to drop. It's RNG's been very unlucky with the Graybeard. Let's see, what else has been going on with me? I jumped into a GC Rock stream. Whoa, hold on. Get this guy to shut up for a second. I think I already looted. Alright. Yeah. Forgot how much dialogue is in Kinley College. There we go. Alright. So like I was saying, I joined GC Rock stream last week. He was doing some raid runs on Xbox. I happened to jump in for a Iron Horse. Not only did I get a Ravenous to drop so I could share it with one of his clan mates, but I was also able to finish off my Regulus project. So, stay tuned for that. I'm using the Regulus quite a bit. That thing is a monster. I can't believe it's taken me this long to get it. But I got it, so that's in the future as well. What else has been going on with me? I have been doing Kinley College speed runs solo. So I've been trying to get up on the leaderboard, make some videos on that, because a lot of people don't do Kinley College. And I think it's a fun little escape. Once you understand each of these three, I guess sections or whatever you want to call them, once you understand this, it's actually quite a lot of fun, and you can complete all three within, hour and a half, fairly simple. And you could do this every day, and it's a lot of really, nice stack of materials and loot, and then at the end, of course, you get the Diamondback exotic rifle. Now, I know they added the exotic rifle into the loot pool already, so it's not really, that big of a deal if you do Kinley College or not. But just for me personally, it's just a different feel. It's a nice little escape. They only release Kinley College every, once a month, I guess. It's like on for a week, off for like 2 weeks, on for a week, something like that. If you do know the exact rotation, let me know in the comments. But let's see. So I got the Regulus from GC Rock, so shout out to him. We've been trying to get the Eagle Bearer with Sergeant Graybeard, so shout out to him. What else has been going on with me, though, personally? I saw the X Defiant release, and to be honest, I don't know how I feel about it. Obviously, it's a jumble of like Apex, Overwatch, Call of Duty, Siege, Division, all of these things mixed into a blender, and it does look pretty cool. It actually gives me, I don't remember if you guys remember, but in like Xbox 360 days, they had a Batman video game. I'm pretty sure it was on PC as well, and it was called Gotham Imposters, where it was kind of like a Call of Duty knockoff, but it was all Batman, and like there was, the Batman versus the imposters, and the imposters would be like, Joker wannabes, and then the Batmans would be imposter Batmans, Batman wannabes. And it was pretty cool. It was fun. It was like a cool spin on it. For a lot of people that love those first person shooters, it is fun every now and then to get like this new revamped version of it. And I think that's what X Defiant's trying to tap into. But I'm not sure. Obviously, I love these open world, third person, looter shooters. It's my cup of tea. But obviously, I'll give it a go just to see what it's like. The maps look stunning, but then again, a lot of it is on the exact same Snowdrop engine, and a lot of the environment based maps are pulled from the Division universe. So of course, I would like it. What else is going on with me? Let's see. I think that's about it. Probably do some streams this week. We're going to try to help out Graybeard get a Eagle Bearer, and then once we do that, we'll go into like the Iron Horse raid and try to get him the Ravenous, and then pretty soon the Regulus as well. So we're going to help him out quite a bit. If you haven't yet joined my Discord, the link is on my channel. If you just click on the About Me, there's a Discord link there. You can join. I think we're at like 2,100 members, something like that so far, and we do LFG on all platforms, so that would help you out. But I think that's about it for me. All right, so now let's talk about other creators. So just off of the top of my head, all right, so we talked about GC Rock. What's GC Rock been up to? He's been doing a lot of streams. If you need any raid carries and you're on during the week, I would check out GC Rock's schedule, because he does, certain platforms on certain days, and he will help you from stream. So say you're on PC and you need the Eagle Bearer. Well, he'll do, PC raids, I think on like Monday and Tuesday. So then you just jump into his stream on Monday or Tuesday and then ask him to carry you, and he will. It's a pretty damn good deal. And on top of that, it's free. So, it's pretty nice. Or you could join, these other websites and pay $400 for an Eagle Bearer. But yeah. So check out GC Rock. He does that as well. I'm unfortunately only on Xbox because I don't have a PlayStation or a big gaming PC. Cough, cough. If you want to donate to the Get Kami a PlayStation and PC fund, go right ahead. Become a member. But as far as that, I'm only on Xbox, so that does kind of limit my, my raid carries and help. But if you join my Discord, we do have raid LFGs for all platforms, and same with GC Rock. We seem to be the two biggest communities trying to help out with that. Now, let me think. Who else? Sergeant Graybeard. He does a interview-based video series called Disciples of the Division, I believe. And I think that's coming back out. And I heard a rumor that he's going to have another great content creator on his next episode. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be pretty legit. And it's not me, if you're wondering. Let's see. I'm going to try to do a Kinley run while we do this. Alright, so we talked about GC. We talked about Graybeard. Who else? Rogue Gold has been doing some more discussion videos. He was out of town, I believe, for a while. Oop. And of course I killed myself. But Rogue Gold's been back. He's been doing some videos. Pretty insightful. So if you like those discussion-based videos, check out Rogue Gold. Who else? Gamey Daddy's been doing some really good discussion-based videos. What else have I been watching lately? Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. I was a little discouraged about this, and before I do another run at this, let me talk about it. We did just get a new community manager for Massive, the job that Hamish Bode, I believe, had. And it's only been announced on Twitter, I believe. I don't think there's been like a official like thing from the Division dev team or anything like that. So as far as like a new state of the game, something like that, I'm not sure if and when they're going to bring back state of the game. So just assume that it's not coming back, anytime in the near future. However, they did get somebody to take up that job listing that Hamish Bode left behind when he went over to what was it, Ubisoft Stockholm, I believe. So we do have a new community manager. I'm not sure if and when we're going to get like a public statement or official, anything recognizing it. Like I said, the only thing really has just been Twitter, a person popped up and said they got the job. Now, as far as backlash, Epic Slayer just did a video saying that he reached out to this community manager, a day or two after they got the job and was wondering why they haven't replied to his messages and blah, blah, blah. The only thing I can say is be patient, and if the devs don't want to talk to you, there's probably a reason. There's no need to blast them on social media because they won't reply to your message. I mean, come on. Now, what else have I seen lately? Just some X-Defiant stuff. Heartland has been getting some publicity here lately, but nothing from the dev team. Red Storm and Terry Spire have been pretty much mute for the last couple months. And that's obviously stirred up some controversy. We had some leaks come out during one of the alpha tests, and it is what it is. They've been quiet. And if you've followed the Division or the Division 2 any time in the last couple of years, you'd notice that they do this quite a bit. They get radio silent for months, and then all of a sudden we get either content or some sort of drop, something. So, yeah, there's that. Let's see, what else is going on in the world of content creators and such? In the world of streaming, my buddy Kong Style, he's one of the Division 2 streamers on Twitch. He just had a birthday. So happy birthday to Kong Style. And I appreciate all of your streams and, keeping this game going on this little content hiatus. But yeah, there's that. What else with streamers? Content creators. Hey, it's Biz, another content creator on YouTube, gave me a shout out on one of his videos talking about the vector. I made a vector video about a week or two ago, and yeah.
Agent deceased.
I don't think I'll be able to do Kinley College while talking. I'm like beyond what's the word? Distracted. Let's see what else is going on. Bishop is also a streamer on Twitch. He recently had a birthday, so happy birthday to Bishop and Kong Style. Shout out to Hey It's Biz for the kind words. Thank you, sir. What else has been going on? I think that's about it with content creators. Yeah. Okay. Now, as far as the studios and gaming news in general, I did speak with Yannick about the list and all of that shortly after I sent it over to him. And since then, since our back and forth, we had There's been no additional information actually from anybody. I've been in talks with a few devs, and everyone's been radio silent. Now, we did just hear about the release of Nicky. We all remember him and his amazing blonde hair in State of the Game. He was one of the developers for both Division and Division 2. And he has, said that he's moving on. He's not going to be working for Massive Ubisoft anymore. He has not said what he's moving on to or if he's staying in Ubisoft and just leaving Massive. There's been no real news on that. But that stirred up a little controversy because everyone's like, oh, that dev's leaving. What now? Oh, God, the whole game's going to blow up. Oh, shit. And in reality, it didn't matter. Massive is not developing the additional content for this game. And with that, the only one from them that's really doing anything that's been public is Yannick. Because Yannick, he is the title of Associate Creative Director. However, if you guys remember the press release for this additional content, he has now been named the, interim creative director to oversee all of the new content going to the Division 2. Obviously, we all know Julian Garrity is doing the Star Wars game, Terry Spire is doing the Heartland game, and Magnus went on to do the Avatar game, I believe. So Yannick is now creative director, quote unquote, for the Division 2. So a lot of you that keep saying, oh, he's just an associate director, you need to go back to the dev team official statement when they were talking about the additional content. Yannick is actually the director now, and he is in charge. So when, I was saying, hey guys, I have a list I'm compiling to give to him, it wasn't like smoke, blowing smoke. It's like, hey guys, the MFing director is like saying he wants a list. Like, let's get a list. And he's actually the one overseeing all of this new additional content and updates. And he is working with Bucharest Ubisoft, or Ubisoft Bucharest. So people leaving Massive and people doing this at Massive is not affecting our content. It's not affecting our timeline. And it's not affecting, the patches and the updates that we're going to get for this game. So don't worry about that. What you should be worrying about is Yannick. Yannick is the figurehead. Like I said, they did hire a community manager. However, there has been no official anything. So until Yannick or someone from the dev team officially states otherwise, just look and see what Yannick's up to, because he's the only one being public about what's going on. And he is also the director overseeing it. So if you want to hear any news from anyone, I guess it would be from Yannick, because he's the head guy. Now, as far as Nicky or Bruce or Mackenzie or any other dev from Massive leaving, that's probably just because they're done with the Division 2 and they're moving on to the next project. Maybe they're not working on the Division 3. Maybe they want to work on something else. I know Mackenzie went over to Rockstar, so that's pretty wicked. And, good for them. I don't know about you guys, but we've all seen these rumors and these articles and everything about Ubisoft and how it's like this umbrella and you can't progress as a developer without, being a certain nationality, I guess you could say. And I'm not going to dive into it too much because there's a lot of drama and lawsuits going on about it with Ubisoft. But if you want to, just Google Ubisoft and I'm sure you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. So whenever I hear about these developers moving on to other stuff and, going on to bigger and better things, by all means, give them the applause, give them, all the credit, because they're progressing in their career. So why not? This game's not going to last forever. None of these games last forever. I mean, unless it's World of Warcraft. So kudos for them for doing a good job and moving on to, bigger and better things. Now, Heartland, like I said, any news on that has been none. Red Storm's still on like a hiring spree. They're hiring a lot of different positions, and it's not only for Heartland, it's for several different things. And we all know that Red Storm has been doing play testing for several games, including mobile games. So we also heard that the Assassin's Creed game's going to be VR, and they're also doing Heartland. I mean, there's a lot of things that are happening at Red Storm. So to think that it's just like four people at Red Storm doing Heartland, you're beyond ignorant. There is a huge studio presence with Red Storm, and they are doing several projects, just like Massive. And everyone's like, "Oh, Massive must be a skeleton crew. How could they do this, this, and this?" Well, they're not a skeleton crew. They have a huge office and headquarters, and they can work on multiple titles at once and it not hinder any of them. So don't really worry about that. A lot of that is just perception and what you think. Just because, you see two people on State of the Game, you think only two people are working on the game. And that could be far, like, the furthest from the truth. So, yeah. Heartland, we've had no news at all. So, I'm not skeptical. I just want the game to be released already. I want to play it. I want to play the final product. So I can't wait for that. It has a lot of things that I like from these games, and it has this like Dark Zone-esque feel to it. And all of the rumors about PvE, VP, I mean, it's checking off all the boxes for me. Now, as far as X Defiant, it being PvP driven and it being a first person shooter, I mean, I'll give it a go maybe, but I'm not going to really invest time into it because that's just another Call of Duty. I'm sure they're going to do some sort of leveling and then prestiges and, what have you. And I would rather spend my time, in Heartland or, something else in the Division universe where X Defiant is more Tom Clancy's universe. And that's where I kind of wanted to end this video is talk about X Defiant. A lot of you dumb MFers are commenting saying Division 2 was this, so X Defiant must be that. Or a lot of you have been saying, well, I hate Division 2 PvP, so I'm going to hate X Defiant PvP. You guys don't know a single thing about what's going on. And it's so sad. It says Tom Clancy's X Defiant. It doesn't say The Division X Defiant. Tom Clancy is its own brand. The Division falls under Tom Clancy. So whenever you hear the Division universe, that means The Division, The Division 2, The Division Heartland. Maybe, the books. Okay, the audiobooks, the upcoming novel, the comic book, the mini-series you can find on YouTube or Amazon. All of those things fall under The Division. The Division movie, obviously, and then the new mobile game that's coming out is going to be Division Universe. X Defiant is Tom Clancy Universe. That's The Division, Splinter Cell, Ghost Recon, Rainbow Six. I mean, the list goes on. Those are Tom Clancy's. Just like Jack Ryan, the TV show on Amazon. Just like that Tom Clancy movie with Michael B. Jordan on Amazon. Those are all Tom Clancy universe items, IPs, intellectual properties. The Division is part of Tom Clancy. That doesn't mean that if it happens in The Division, it's going to happen in Tom Clancy. Because if you've played Ghost Recon, Rainbow Six, The Division, Splinter Cell, you would know that all of these games are completely different. Some of the aspects might be similar, some of the game modes might be similar, but overall, they are all completely different. So when you see X Defiant, yes, it has aspects of The Division, but that's because The Division is a part of Tom Clancy's universe. Now, when you talk about The Division 2, to properly compare it to X Defiant is irrelevant. They are two completely different entities. Now, to compare the Division 2 to, say, Heartland, that's a better comparison because Heartland is a part of the Division universe. It's pulling directly from the Division and the Division 2 if you've even seen parts of gameplay, and that would be a proper comparison. But for people putting X Defiant on blast because they don't like the Division or the Division 2, they're beyond dumb. They don't know what they're talking about. So when you see comments like that, just remember X Defiant is under the Tom Clancy universe, and the Division 2, the Division Heartland are under the Division universe. Two separate things. That's like saying, oh, Star Wars sucked, so why would I go see Marvel? They're both Disney. Yeah, but Star Wars is a part of Disney, but they're completely separate from Marvel, who is under Disney as well. So if you can't understand that, I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, so let me think. So that was everything I have going on, other content creators have going on, and what's going on with our little gaming universe. Let me think. Any last notes? So as far as this game, today is the last day to get the double XP from the Manhunt, and then tomorrow starts the Dusk League. Let's see, what else? Today is also the last day for Kinley College, so I'm going to be playing that a little bit more. It says we only have 15 hours until it closes, and you can see under my mastery, I need to fix that metro station run, and then I can make some final videos. Remember, I'm doing how-to guides all solo. I'm trying to speed run it to show you, the best possible way to play Kinley College. And also, if you let me know in the comments if you want a Kinley College build, I will show you the exact build I use for all of these Kinley College runs, and we can talk about it. But besides that, that's it. Manic Monday episode for today, Monday, July 26th. I'm Kamikazevondoom. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe to the channel, and let me know what you think in the comment section below. What the? This guy's a shade level 12,000? Hold up. What? This dude is a 12,000. Wow. Okay. Shout out to Maverick. Getting it in. Dang. Making my 1800 look like nothing. Woo. Alright. Anyways. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. This is another Manic Mondays episode. Little news update for not only me as a content creator, but other content creators, streamers, and what's going on in our gaming universe. But alright everyone. Kamikazevondoom. And I will see you in the next one. Peace.